Hello guys and welcome back to another Neville Goddard's meditations. Today we're going to delve deeper into self-esteem because I think that self-esteem is very much connected with self-concept, and when we create great self-esteem, everything gets easier because we're not dragged down by negative emotions, by feelings of inferiority, of comparing ourselves with other people, etc. So self-esteem is really key in my view in Neville Goddard's teachings. So let's dive deeper. So as we said, self-esteem is basically the value, respect, and the confidence we hold for ourselves. It's about our inner feelings towards ourselves. Do we like ourselves? Do we love ourselves? That's the main point. So it is our inner sense of worthiness and capability. But in a world filled with external comparisons, judgment, and conditional love, building true self-esteem often seems like a daunting task. Too many. It appears rooted in others' opinions, accomplishments, or material success. Do you know how this is called? This is called conditional self-esteem. So we need some condition to be full, to be created or filled before we can feel it. And it's a bad place to be in because we're like a junkie struggling to get the next fix or to feel our self-esteem. For example, think about that. I need the opinion of others to feel worthy. So we are trying to find it everywhere we go. And that's a really bad place to be. Okay? Or accomplishments. We're seeking the next big thing before we can think accomplished. Or material success. And then we compare with other people, which is bad. But Neville Goddard, he, as we know, dedicated his life to helping others realize our creative power, and which is our imagination. And he thought that true self-esteem comes from not from external validation, but from an inner transformation of our self-concept, the concept we hold about ourselves. So according to Neville, self-esteem begins with recognizing and embodying the divine power within ourselves. And now, my friends, I ask you, do you really believe in your divine power? Do you really believe that you are not your body, but that you are this soul, this awareness of being that has been transported or has restricted itself in this garment that is our body? You know, during a meditation, I actually felt this constrangement inside myself, like being this soul inside this body. And it was interesting. But before we continue, let's push that like button and share this video, like, comment, because it really helps. I want essentially to test Neville's theories, even doing this. So like bringing this channel to 1000k, to 10,000k, and to 100,000k, because I mean, this should be easy. You know, life should be easy when we imagine, when we use this power. I think that essentially life should be easy, not with a hustle, but easy, you know, and moving. And the way to do it is to see things moving ahead, actually. And now to the next part. The title of this part is Understanding the Power of I Am, and I love this part. So Neville Goddard frequently highlighted the significance of the phrase I am. In the Bible, when Moses asks God for his name, God responds, I am that I am. Exodus 3:14. And it actually brings tears to my eyes. I don't know why, but yeah. And Neville interprets this phrase to mean that I am is the name of God, and represents our true identity. Every time we say I am, we're making a declaration of our being and shaping our reality through this statement. So saying I am, it's not a joke. It's like fixing something after that, So for example, you can say I am, and you say love, and this is pasted together, but it needs time to crystallize itself. So our self-esteem then is deeply influenced by what we attach to our I am. If we consistently think and say, for example, I am not good enough, I am unworthy, or I am powerless, we create a self-concept rooted in limitation and doubt. But if we use our I am consciously and positively, saying I am confident, I am loved, or I am valuable, we can transform our self-image and consequently our lives. So it's about this inner belief. And when we say I am valuable, I would suggest that you add, how does it feel to be valuable? I think this part is really important, because it isn't then just parroting, like I am valuable, I am valuable, I am valuable, but actually I am valuable, and I feel that. And I have actually created I am meditation for love. So if you're interested in that, you can search for that on my channel. You will find it, because it's on the playlist, the only one for the moment of the meditations. Not like the Goddard meditations, but the meditation like that you can do at home. Okay, so Neville writes, you rise to a higher level of consciousness by taking your attention away from your present limitations and placing it upon that which you wish to be. So the key to building self-esteem lies in changing what we identify with. If we wish to see ourselves as capable and valuable, we must assume the feeling of being those things right now, even if external circumstances do not yet reflect it. The creative power of imagination. One of Neville's central teachings is that imagination creates a reality. We know that. Whatever we consistently imagine and feel becomes our experience in the physical world. Okay, so it goes feeling on the inside, touching on the inside, and then it gets externalized. And this is a powerful tool for developing self-esteem. By imagining ourselves as confident, loved, and worthy, we create the conditions for those qualities to manifest in our lives. Consider this example. Imagine a student who feels insecure and unworthy. Every day they focus on their perceived flaws, replaying past failures and doubting their abilities. According to Neville, this negative self-image will continue to shape the student's reality, leading to more experiences that reinforce their low self-esteem. But what if the student begins to consciously change their inner dialogue by imagining themselves succeeding, feeling proud, and being respected? They are planting seeds for a new reality. And Neville emphasizes that, and quote, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and act upon that assumption. This is the way to create the life you desire. And I remember to act in your imagination. You don't need to act in your real life before you feel that in yourself. And Neville often quotes the Bible to support his teachings on imagination when he says, for example, quote, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good report, think on these things. End quote. This is from Philippians. This verse highlights the importance of your focusing your thoughts on what uplifts and empowers you. And to build self-esteem, we must use our imagination deliberately, creating vivid mental scenes that reflect the person we wish to become. And for example, I think when I do these exercises, how would I feel if I were now really confident? How would I feel if I really had high self-esteem? And self-esteem that is unconditional, that doesn't need anything from the outside. That's the key, in my view. So, next chapter, living from the end, embodying the desired self-concept. To bring about lasting change in our self-esteem, Neville teaches that we must live from the end. This means assuming the state of our desired self-concept as if it were already true. If we want to see ourselves as confident and valuable, we must embody that feeling now, regardless of our current circumstances. Neville explains, the feeling of the wish fulfilled, if assumed and persisted in, must harden into fact. Again, because it's important. The feeling of the wish fulfilled, if assumed and persisted in, must harden into fact. For example, if you want to be more confident, begin by imagining yourself as confident in various situations. Speaking in front of others, meeting new people, or pursuing your goals fearlessly. Feel the emotions of confidence and act from that state in your daily life. Over time, your subconscious mind will accept this new self-concept and your outer reality will reflect your inner transformation. Neville's concept of living from the end reminds us that our external world is a reflection of our inner state. To change our self-esteem, we must first change how we see and feel about ourselves internally. When we consistently assume and live from the end state of being confident and worthy, we will naturally begin to act, think, and feel differently. And now, for the, a really important part is this part. When you say, how do you overcome your limiting beliefs? And I can tell you that many people struggle with low self-esteem because of deeply rooted negative beliefs about themselves. These beliefs often stem from past experiences, failures, or hurtful words from others. And Neville teaches that we are not prisoners of our past. We have the power to change our beliefs and create a new self-concept. Neville says, man's chief delusion is his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. This means that our circumstances are created by our thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. So, how you feel, how you think, and what you believe. And to change our self-esteem, we must change what we believe to be true about ourselves. Do you believe that you are unworthy? That's what will be externalized. On the other hand, do you believe that you are worthy no matter what? Yes, and that will be externalized. One powerful technique Neville offers for transforming negative beliefs is revision. Revising involves reimagining past events in a way that empowers and uplifts us. If you have a memory of being criticized or rejected, close your eyes and mentally replay the scene as you wish it had happened. Imagine the other person's praising you or see yourself responding with confidence and strength. By revising these memories, you change their emotional impact on your mind, replacing negative beliefs with empowering ones. The role of self-love and acceptance. Building true self-esteem requires self-love and self-acceptance. Neville emphasizes that we are divine beings with infinite potential. He often quotes from the Bible to remind us as our inherent worth. For example, you are God's and all of you are children of the Most High. This is from the Psalm. This message highlights the divine nature within each of us. We are not small, powerless, or unworthy. We are powerful creators with the ability to shape our reality. To cultivate self-love, we must learn to see ourselves through the lens of this divine truth. It means treating ourselves with kindness, compassion, and respect. Neville often recommends affirmations as a way to reinforce positive beliefs about ourselves. Affirmations that have to be done on the inside and have to be felt, not parroted, is, for example, I am worthy, I am loved, and I am valuable, to help to reprogram our subconscious mind and shift our self-concept. Self-love also involves forgiving ourselves for past mistakes and realizing any guilt or shame that weighed us down. Neville reminds us that our past does not define us. We can create a new reality at any moment by changing our thoughts and assumptions. And this is what repentance is, a radical change of mind. Faith, persistence, and the power within. Neville and his teachings on self-esteem also emphasizes the importance of faith and persistence. This is a core concept of Neville. And faith is the belief in things unseen, the confidence that our desired self-concept is real, even before it appears in our outer world. Neville writes, faith is loyalty to the unseen reality. And to cultivate self-esteem, we must have faith in our own worth and potential, even if we don't see immediate changes in our lives. Persistence is equally important. Building self-esteem is not a one-time event. It requires consistent effort and practice. Neville encourages us to persist in our new self-concept, even when old doubts and fears arise. He writes, a change of feeling is a change of destiny. When we persist in assuming and feeling our desired state, our subconscious mind accepts it as true, and our outer world eventually reflects this change. Practical exercises for building self-esteem. So here you can find some great exercises that you can do to improve your self-esteem. For example, the first one are daily affirmations. Start your day by repeating affirmations that align with your desired self-concept. For example, say, I am confident, I am valuable, or I am loved. And the most important part is to feel the truth of these statements as you say them. 2. Imaginative scenes. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself as the person you want to be. See yourself succeeding, feeling confident, and being respected by others. Feel the emotions associated with this new self-concept. 3. Revision. If you have a negative memory that affects your self-esteem, take time to revise it. Reimagine the scene as you wish it had happened, with empowering words and positive outcomes. Compassion. Practice being kind and forgiving toward yourself. Recognize that you are a divine being on a journey of growth. Treat yourself with the same love and understanding you would offer to a friend. That is very important. Living for the end. Throughout your day, act as if you're already the person you want to be. Embody the feelings of confidence, worthiness, and love. Notice how your interactions and experiences change as a result. And now, before we go into the silence, let's wrap it up with this. True self-esteem is rooted in knowing who you really are. According to Neville Goddard, you are a powerful, creative being with the ability to shape your reality. The source of your self-esteem is not found in the opinions of others or external achievements. It is found within you. By changing your self-concept, using your imagination, and embodying the feelings of your desired state, you can transform your life and cultivate a deep, unshakable sense of self-worth. And as Jesus said, according to your faith, be it unto you. Matthew 9. If you believe in your own worth, your divine power, and your ability to create, nothing can stand in your way. Embrace your true identity. Use the power of your imagination and persist in your vision of yourself as confident, valuable, and worthy. With time and practice, your self-esteem will grow and you will experience the life you were meant to live. Okay, guys, that's that for today. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope that you are very well on your journey to improving your self-esteem and the love that you feel to yourself. And so, until next time, I wish you a great one. And now, let us go into the silence.